Hey everybody, it's Inspiration on Thursday. I want to encourage you from Mark 11:24, which says, "Whatsoever you desire when you pray, believe it and you shall receive it." I really want to encourage you today to put a letter underneath the door. When I was in undergraduate school, I had the great desire of graduating with honors. During my last semester, I took on many classes. And during the last period, I knew exactly what I needed to score in each class in order to achieve the GPA that I really desired. During that particular period of time, I had already been accepted into graduate school, but I really still wanted to graduate with a certain level of honors. I can recall my very last class after a particular grade and a score. I received all of my scores, and one of the scores fell short of what I had calculated. I could have took that answer for granted and could have took the answer and not continued to pursue or even question the grade, but I began to look back over my records and notice that I had achieved even higher than what the professor had given me, and I would have then achieved the GPA that I needed in order to get the honors that I so desire. So instead of me just sitting back and say, "Oh, I missed it," I then began to pursue after the professor. I called the professor, and for some reason I wasn't unable to get him. So I decided to call his particular office every day until I received an answer. Not only did I call his office, but I also daily went to his office and put a letter underneath the door. To make a long story short, by the end of that particular month, I got a call from that professor that I really pursued after, and what he said, I was correct. The score that he had given me was incorrect, and therefore I would have the GPA necessary to graduate with honors. Again, I want to encourage you to be persistent in the things of God. Be persistent in your prayers. The Bible says that if you believe it, you shall receive it according to his will. I did end up graduating with honors, but it didn't come without a battle. It didn't come without something trying to block it. But daily I had to stick a letter underneath my professor's door. Daily I had to call him. And when he gave me the correct score, what he said, he marveled at the fact of how persistent I was to get his attention. Again, I encourage you, put a letter underneath the door of that thing you are believing God for. If you believe it, you shall indeed receive it. Be encouraged.